May the enlightened help us.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Okay, I was pressing the dodge button.
Be careful! Your armor is falling apart.
Come on.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Wow. Yeah, aren't I supposed to poison these guys?
Be careful! Your armor is falling apart. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Ooh.
Unwounded, Heineke.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Your armor is broken, soldat. Unwounded, I need help.
Where's my counterattack? Ooh. Yikes. Oh my gosh, he hits so hard. Oof. Oof. Alright, maybe I didn't have to mark where I did. First try. Got a sacrificial sword. That you're gonna say is an upgrade. Almost does more damage than my weapon. Let's go over to Home Chick Slice. Give you the Yatakan.
A cavern. Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world.
But we did level up. We need more points for that. But do I use my memory crystal now? I like having the endurance, even though it's not really necessary. I want to get rid of this. But now that I'm thinking about it, like, this isn't going to be any better. It costs 100 fury. And that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Makes me think, you know, bombs are really not the direction to go. Oh, look at that. That's the side that I needed to go on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That totally takes you on a completely different path. That's kind of cool. That's definitely kind of cool.
This is incredible.
Okay.
Lived here, and amongst them some containers, perhaps.
Oh my
We'll have
god.
to rummage through this place.
That was definitely bullcrap.
Our enemies.
It's impossible to climb.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Found the Dara Grimaderum Dam. Close to is sorry.
I'm dead. That poison was tearing me up. You suck of fools. All through my evil plans.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Found the Dara Grimaderum Dam.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Does it seem zoomed in a little bit? Zoomed in. Anything here we would have to wrap up around. Yeah, that was my reasoning, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so that jumps down.
These murals are magnificent. If St. Matthias did come here, this is where he must have settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictimen. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols, they are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dat, Enon Miel Frictimen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, Enon Miel Frictimen.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
Dun dun dun.
It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here, in this cavern where our founder lived.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them.
I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just discovered. Saint Matthias, the founder of Ptolemy, finished his life worshipping the islanders' god. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Ptolemy.
I understand you must be concerned. Great revelations are often followed by a trail of blood. But if what we found was revealed, my people could live in peace with the priests at last.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Well, I'm definitely siding with the natives on this one. Ain't no secret. It's just, I had to have, like, zoomed in the camera somehow. Alright, looks like we're zoomed back out. Yeah, so these settler guys, they're a bunch of suckers. It's like all settlers in history. Bunch of suckers. Alright, this is gonna be a big moment.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
I am revealing the truth.
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
His chaplet. I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil. How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Let's see who the enlightened will favor.
Getting bodied over here.
May the shadow engulf our enemies! Be careful, my child!
Holy.
You need healing!
Getting bodied over here.
Quickly! I'm wounded. I need help.
Be careful, my...
Jesus. I feel like I was stun locked right there. Jesus.
So,
We discovered
and
there were also... He was...
you,
That is...
look, excuse me, so
And you...
we...
I see.
It seems we but since you...
Death to the...
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Let's see who the enlightened... Let's see who the enlightened will favor.
Stop casting.
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Matthias. They will not dare to attack you there. And we will have to take care of Bishop Domitius. He will do everything he can to discredit us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And if you will allow me to attend the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content, and I will meet you at the palace in San Matthias to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Wait, she's leaving without us? She just said that she can't do this without us protecting her. Boy slice among the dead. see him. That could be him. Are they supposed to be here? Didn't they run off? I only got 23 hours to meet her? This is a quest right here. I was like, a new sword? Not a new sword. Life is hard. By that. Sure. Let's do that. The you have willpower 2. That's 20. They're a little pricey. I think we'll go with that one. Is charisma 1 on those? Must have automatically equipped it. Oh yeah, you already got a pretty good necklace. A home chick slice. Oh, that's healing only. Life is hard. Life is hard. Just bought that for no reason. Okay. I don't really care. Like, I want her to heal more. I don't really care about magic regen all that much. Okay. Could probably restock. Windwall's antidote. We already freed him. We're doing on healing potions. Okay, do another hard save. Like I gotta wait around for a little bit. Let me double check this campfire. Maybe we can... Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Hopefully she's not dead already. Although, all the other examples of this game doing the waiting part, none of that really mattered. I wonder if I can talk to this guy.
What do you want now?
Nothing.
Remember.
Well, I actually thought he was the one that was going to get in our way. But Domitius is the guy that we discredited. Didn't he get, like, taken away or something? We revealed a plot of his to do stuff, and she got mad at him. I remember these things.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no islander village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Ah, 3. I mean, this would have never worked, but this would have been a really good one. Go for the 50%. I don't think and I really like this one. This one should have been there.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them. Something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
What good is such a reproach if our nation has fallen into chaos?
Your Eminence, it seems to me that we are focused on the wrong aspect of the problem, politics. But our discoveries are above all a matter of faith. Of faith in light and in truth. Thélème says to follow the path of Saint Matthias. Does she not have to follow it to the end?
You are not wrong. Who are we to question the Founder's choices?
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political, yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Princess. Does anyone wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Ah, so Homeboy Slice, we got rid of him earlier. I guess he was just there because of the quest or something. But because we got rid of him, I bet you that helped us out a ton. A ton. Oh yeah. Oh. We already have it equipped. And so that ends that quest. Okay, I don't want to talk to her about this yet. I want to talk to Aseld. And we're also friendly with the faction. Hey, we're friendly with the natives too. Well, it's a good thing we did that side quest to get rid of the bishop. He would be spouting all kinds of lies.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a...
Divine light. Them dogs barking. Willpower 3. Gives magic healing. Make sure that she can actually use it. She cannot use it. Ah, but she can use this one. Oh, wrong one.
Goodbye. May the Enlightened
Goodbye.
always keep you in his divine blessing.
Like you automatically equipped it. Great. So that's the quest that I'm on right now. Let's do that one. Very curious what they gave me. Grand Chain of the Ordo Luminous. Magic explosion damage. Don't have anybody that can make use of any of that. Healer's Chain. That one's pretty nice. Don't have anybody that can make use of that. Blind Cape of Taleme. Willpower 4. Not even you can make use of this stuff. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. Like, why can't I fast travel? More ingredients.
Shiora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Deirdre requested that I ask for your clan's help. She intends to attack a camp of the Ordo Luminous to set free their prisoners.
The Ordo Luminous?
It's the name of the Inquisition. The Red Suns, if you prefer.
The Sol Lasher. I see. What have they done this time?
They're still trying to convert your people by force. Those who do not accept the Enlightened are taken to this camp where they are tortured and killed if they keep resisting. Deirdre needs more warriors for this attack.
The Gaius Rad have been deeply weakened by our defeat against the Lions.
Deirdre told me that you were in her debt.
I am, but she's asking a lot more than what we owe. Our clan might not survive this battle.
By fighting alongside Deirdre, you will strengthen your alliance with her. And if some other settlers were to attack you, she would surely come to your rescue.
You are not wrong. If there's a risk we might become even weaker, we need her support. I will gather my warriors and talk to them. Did you want anything else?
Thanks. Goodbye, Iselt.
Gaiusrad, Dedra and her Sengedin Anadas will fight against the Sol Lasser, who torture and kill our brothers. She's asking us to fight alongside her, to set our people free and stop these monsters. Shall we rise to her call?
Our spears will rise in defense of our people.
Then it is done. Let's raise our spears and leave for battle. You can leave with a peaceful mind. My warriors will fight alongside yours and Dedra's. We will meet near the camp of the Sol Lasser.
All right. Glad I didn't go to the Cardinal. Although, now I'm starting to think that she's gonna die and probably should have went to the Cardinal. But let's find out.
There you are. And I see that you have brought the Gaiusrad with you.
We could not let the Sengedin Anadas take all the glory.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Ezeld, daughter of Bladnid.
Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
We will be as discreet as a group of Dosentats. They won't hear us coming.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
So, this is the place where my people are being tortured. I hope we're not arriving too late.
Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
In that case, the toughest fights will take place outside. That is where I want to be.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
Have you thought about how you'd want us to conduct this assault?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct two near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can, and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
Good. This way we'll attack them from two sides simultaneously.
We will conduct the first assault, and then we will go back to intercept the ones who run away.
Excellent idea. Are you ready for the assault?
When it comes to setting our brother free, we are always ready.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
I can think of some better ways to do this. You know, y'all got bow and arrows and stuff? No, I'm supposed to sneak past these guys. Answer to that is, I don't. Stab them in the back. Oh, look at that. A nice. Need endurance. Okay. Stealthily doing this one is easy.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Close to Issa Rifnestiri.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
I'm wounded. I need help.
I'm getting destroyed here.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Quick! Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I loot everybody. These guys actually got purple equipment and stuff. Crazy. Give that to, oh, we're gonna give this to you. Oh. Matter of fact. Hey, Mana Dryad.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
Why have keys when you can just lockpick 3?
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
This registry lists the captives who were or are still detained in the camp. There are no names, only short descriptions and an estimation of their age. It also describes the way they were treated and whether they were converted or returned to the light. The latter are by far the most numerous. Sneaky.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
May the Enlightened bless you.
Right. Cannot murder them.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Oh, that guy didn't just immediately die.
I am wounded. May the Enlightened come to my help. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Huh. Purgatory sucker, what? This notebook, probably intended for the camp guards, lists all the inquisitors who have the right to enter the secret camp. The name of Father Claudius is in there, along with many other names which are unknown to you, but would certainly interest Mother Cardinal Cornelia. Let's see, we have 2 points. Have another one of the... We're gonna go to intuition. Looks like it's gonna take a while for us to get... Oh, you know what? I should have done... Well, intuition is actually coming in... or showing up quite a bit. Okay, that goes outside. What's up with this guy? The enlightened bless you. Just your everyday guy sneaking around.
May the enlightened protect
Did
me in
no
this
damage.
battle.
Like, the heck?
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Endurance 3. Jesus. This account book lists all the spendings of the Ordo Luminous, including those related to the secret camp, its construction, and its operating costs.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
We're done here. No use in searching for more evidence. That's silly. Okay, this requires, I'd say, more endurance. These guys have great equipment. Ooh, that has science on it. Why not loot that guy?
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
That guy died so hard that he got knocked into the next world. Did I automatically equip those? Did not.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Awful. These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Wait, what the heck? What happened here? Wait. That's the same sucker fool. Wait, no, that's a different one. want to know what's in here. Nothing. That just... Yeah, that... Okay, that was the way that... Yeah. Stuff. How did I get... Oh, I was like, how did I get down here? Chick Slice have that? I think she has that. Means I spent like 200 coins. For 2 fights, basically.
How did the battle go for you?
We prevailed. Your plan was good on Olmonawi.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive.
Do not worry. We will bring them back to Vedluk, so their wounds can be treated. You have shown bravery and righteousness. I will not forget it. I hope to see you in the village again soon.
So, if we're looking for a really nice plot twist to this, it's that the Inquisitors already did their job with the brainwashing of those natives. And they knew that we were going to be there, so that's why it wasn't as heavily guarded. So, because of this, we kind of fell for their trap. Hey, Libertine. So many people showing up at the tail end of the stream today. A most unfortunate occurrence. Because we're ready to roll out. I guess that could be the reason, huh?
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I haven't been finding what I've been looking for a long time, yo. Maybe I start wearing these types of things. Still don't understand what loot chance is, though. Yep, gotta keep going.
May the enlightened always keep...
I've been standing up for almost basically 4 hours. When I was doing the It Takes Two stream, we did that 9-hour stream. I had streamed for 4 hours that day, stood up for that, and then I stood up for like six or 7 hours for the It Takes Two stream. That was insane. My legs still hurt from that. Happens. I'm sure he'll catch you again sometime soon. Absolutely. That, I have little doubts.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I have come to inform you of the crimes committed by the Inquisition on these lands. The Ordo Luminous captured and tortured many islanders in a secret camp in order to convert them. Most of them were executed because they refused to renounce their beliefs. Of course, I put an end to all this at the demand of Queen Deirdre, and the camp was dismantled.
How could such villainous acts take place without anyone informing me of them? Do you have proof of what you're saying?
Indeed, here. This should convince you of my good faith.
I cannot believe it. May the enlightened devour these wicked fools. I cannot believe the Inquisition would continue their exactions after what happened to them the first time. But Your Excellency, it seems to me as if you have overstepped the boundaries. You could have informed me of the situation, but you chose to fight priests of Thélème instead. Are you trying to break the alliance between your nation and ours?
Your Eminence, I intervened at the demand of the natives, who are our allies as well, and would have come to inform you of the situation if I hadn't thought you might give more credit to the Inquisition than to these poor people.
You should have let me be the judge of that, Your Excellency. You underestimated us.
I saw that one coming, but you know, that's fine. I'm on the native side. Ready for that Wargroove final episode? Yeah, we gotta do that final mission. I believe I do have some available time today. By available time, I mean I don't think I have anything scheduled for today, so if Le Dante is free, I am free as well. It is good to be free. You wanted to check out Wargroove? I hadn't heard of it until you saw you two playing it. You know, the game is quite fantastic. I'm having a good time playing it. Even though it's, you know, just the co-op or whatever. Alright, we're gonna do that quest. Wait, what? Why is there a question mark? Maybe I can sleep up here as well. Strange. Alrighty. The port quarter. Are they saying Teleme? Yes, they are. I don't know, they're like French or something. The French always have unique and interesting ways of pronouncing things. Sometimes they sound really, really good. And sometimes they sound French. That was a joke, French people. You can relax. I want to spend 140 for 3 armor, 1 balance, and 2 elemental resistance. I think that would be worth. Oh, I even look cooler. I've been wearing the same helmet for a long time. Yeah. These are better. I don't know what recycling chance is still. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to wear those. That's a real world reference. Telema. Pretty sure that was Aleister Crowley's belief system. Really? That's interesting. I would have never would have caught that.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies, We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Olnol Manawi. You've done some cursory research into Thelema. It's interesting, you could say. Interesting stuff. Well, that might explain why everybody's so
Welcome! It's such a... Have you seen it?
crazy, typical settler nonsense here. So this guy is not giving me a discount.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, this is where I'm calling it quits for today. It was a solid 4-hour stream. I feel like I've progressed more story missions today than I have in any other day, so feels like progress. And pretty much all I have are story missions left at the moment, so I'm just going to continue down those. I don't really care about Kurt's path right now. I think I have a pretty solid party right now, especially in terms of potential benefits that I get from making nice with them, as well as combat benefits. And on top of that, their personalities are not super obnoxious either, so it's kind of like the trifecta going on. If Dante has some free time later on today, we will explore the final co-op mission of Wargroove. If not, it'll be sometime this week, I'm sure. And yeah, Dante says he does. Alrighty. Well, then I will warm up my food, and I guess we'll be around in an hour or two. You know, just keep an eye out. Well, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If I don't see you later on today for the final episode of Wargroove Co-op, And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific, for some more GreedFall. Peace.